this whole idea of karma yoga, of surrender the fruits of your action. And when you first hear this, like, well, what's that got to do with my life? I'm busy being a busy executive, I'm busy doing this. But when you look at what it's actually saying is, if we're so focused on our goal, it tends to cause stress in our life. Like, what if I don't get the A on the exam? What if I don't do good and I don't get the girlfriend I want? And when we focus on the result, we almost get so uptight that we're not doing what we need to accomplish it. And just an example of one of the guidelines that is given, that Krishna gives Arjuna, is don't focus on the results. Be present and do what you need to do right now, and don't worry about the outcome. And it almost sounds counterintuitive, but what people who've done this, incorporate this into their practice, find is it actually makes it easier to do your job, whatever it is. Because instead of having the stress of, am I going to meet the deadline, am I going to do this, it gives you the freedom to do what you need to do right now without all that mental worry, without all that stress, and you actually tend to do better. The best example I can think of is an Olympian. They spend all their life, let's take an ice skater. They spend all their life practicing skating, hours and hours a day. But ask anyone who's gotten a gold medal in the Olympics, and they'll say when they've had the best performance of their life, they were not thinking about performing, they were not thinking about the outcome, they were in the moment doing what they needed to, and they'll always say, it was like I was watching myself give the best performance I ever did, and I was not stressed out, I was relaxed. And that is a perfect practice from the Bhagavad Gita. And then the yoga practices are, okay, that sounds great. Well, how do I do that? Well, practice relaxation, practice breathing, practice meditation. Now they're not random practices, they're supporting the goal of how do I be present, how do I be mindful, knowing I have a purpose in what I'm doing, but I'm not worried about the goal. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because it's my job in front of me. It's my task in front of me, and I do it because I enjoy it. And when you take that attitude towards your work, towards your life, things get smoother, things get easier. And so that's just one example of the type of advice that's in there that you can then use to help you organize and understand what practice do I need now to help me with that.